Hello, I'm Elgato, welcome back to the video. Today I have some pretty interesting news to share with you all, because if you've played the Minecraft Xbox beta at all since the latest one came out, you might have noticed the server tab has a 4 next to it instead of a 3. That's right, there is a brand new server available for Minecraft Xbox beta players. This is technically true for Minecraft Windows 10 and Minecraft Pocket Edition, but obviously it's not as big of a deal there, but it's a big deal on console where you can only play approved servers, and this means we have a brand new one showing the ranks. It is CubeCraft Games. It was one that was promised to launch at the start, but CubeCraft's been a bit slow about it, and yeah, it's a really interesting server because it has way less players than the other one. It's in a way earlier stage, and as far as I can tell, it seems to always have a better connection. I'm not sure if that's just me being in the UK or what, but it's something I wanted to talk about and share with you all in today's video. Hopefully you all do enjoy it. Please do like this if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like seeing this kind of CubeCraft early review thing, because I know a lot of you don't play betas and are just kind of curious as to what's coming soon, and the simple answer to that question is a brand new server. And the brand new server, right now at least, is more of a proof of concept than just a, oh, this thing is technically working anything else, but it's also really interesting to see, because again, it's going to be a whole new take on the server thing, and more competition when it comes to servers. It's going to be a good thing generally, because again, there unlike the Java version where there's approved like mods and plugins to make the servers work, every server seems to do their own stuff on the console version, and it doesn't necessarily lead to the best situation. So yeah, let's talk about what's going on with the server, because honestly, like I said, it's the most limited server we've ever seen, but it's also again kind of interesting in my opinion, because yeah, it has a lot of like promise for the future. Like right here for instance, you can see all the game modes have their own little portals, except all the portals are locked off besides the first one, and they haven't even mentioned what the game mode's going to be. There's 4 question mark game modes, and then there's also this one right here. We've got Sky Wars, which is a little wood portal, and then that's about it. Same thing if you go to travel, we've got Sky Wars and nothing else. So there is one game mode available, and that sounds like, oh, that's not very many, right? But what about whatever else is going on the server? So yeah, as you can see, you have a bunch of other stuff in your inventory, like servers often tend to give you. So if you want to be like, oh, but what are the challenges like? Well, challenges not quite available right now. They're on their way to Bedrock, but are coming later. What's loot all about? Well, that's coming at some point in the future, and like for instance, if we want to go check our settings, well, we've got 3 settings, which is nicer than most servers. And then finally, we've got the lobby selector, where as you can see, there is 1 lobby available right now, as far as I can tell, because the other 2 ones are offline. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that are, coming soon on this. This is why it's only on the beta, but it's still an interesting enough server, because again, I feel like this game mode, it's Sky Wars, and it's not Sky Wars done in any particularly unique way. At least for me, it tends to work really well or really, really poorly. So what I mean by that is the game either entirely breaks or it doesn't break at all, which is actually less true than most Bedrock servers. I have the issue where every time I play any Bedrock server, or it seems, something breaks every time. It's not always game breaking, but it's kind of a thing. Whereas this server, whether this is a compliment or a, like an insult, I'm not sure. It tends to either be entirely broken, like I'm going to like fall off the edge because I'm currently in hyperspeed mode for some reason, or, oh, there we go, it actually fixed it. Or, again, it like seems to entirely fix, like, at work and like be good and stuff. And again, I think that's a positive sign for a server, because like I said, every server seems to develop its own tools separate to the other ones. So they do some things better than the other ones, some things worse. So having another like, competitor on there that maybe has a chance to actually, do things right, do things perfectly, I think is a good sign all round when it comes to the server, kind of scene. So yeah, we're gonna quickly grab all of our stuff, put it on, and then go to the center. Honestly, this server to me seems less like a Sky Wars and more like I'm not even sure what you call this sort of thing, but it's like the main island is right here. So if you want to go take someone down, like I honestly am gonna do right now, then it's as easy as this. Just like, oh, yep, already on your island. I'm sorry. It turns out you're dead. I hate that it has to be this way, but that's just the way life is. But yeah, so yeah, it's a fun enough server. It's got only a couple of maps right now. I've only seen this one, but there's meant to be another one. And yeah, basically, it's a super limited opportunity of seeing like what is going to be happening soon more than what is going on right now. But again, personally, I find that to be just fascinating, because as we see this is the first time where we'll get to see the progression of a server being built from scratch as like console people. And again, for most of the time, it's probably not going to. Oh, what's up? That guy is still over there, it seems. Like, he didn't fall off and die. He's like, he's like kind of floating in somewhere, so we're going to go check him out. But yeah, so as you can see, the server right now, kind of disproving my point. It's like only semi-working, so I put on armor, but it just vanished instead of turning on. This guy's trapped in midair. I was going super speed earlier, so, whatever. It's got the exact same issues of stuff. So, yeah, CubeCraft Games, it's an exciting promise for another server, but if you see it right now and you're like, oh, should I play that over the existing ones? I would say right now the kind of review is like, well, honestly, you play Mineplex because it's got the really cool stat system, you play Lifeboat because it has the biggest player base, and you play in PvP because it has the best community, the best, like, people managing it, etc. But why would you play this server, for instance? And the answer to that question is like, right now, I don't know what the reasons would be, you know, I can't come up with any convincing ones, you know, for you besides, like, well, I mean, like, it could be something great, but it's also, because it's the smallest one, it's the one which has the best opportunity to build a server. So, for instance, you know, I kind of want to do, like, some, you know, open lobbies and invite people, because there's 73 players, like, 73 for a server which is by default put into Bedrock, which is, you know, absurdly low, so it means if you want to play with friends or whatever, you have a lot less stress on this server, because it's like, join my server, which lobby you in? Oh, the one lobby, maybe the second lobby if it's you know, extra busy, because I think those open as the game fills up. And I was like, oh, actually, that's a surprisingly easy you know, way to work this out. So I'm gonna try and kill both these people, as dangerous as that probably is. Oh, he has a lot more armor than me, but it's fine. He's mostly dead already, as far as I can tell, at least. Oh, maybe he's not. There we go. Okay, he was mostly dead. So, yeah, as far as I can tell, the big point of this server is like, oh yeah, it's small, and we're going somewhere, but where is it going? And the simple answer to that question is like, somewhere, soon. Don't worry. We definitely, something is happening at some time soon. You don't have to worry about what or where. We'll deal with that, and yeah, if that's convincing to you, then I think I'm excited about this. I will say, though, it's interesting about the time this took to come out, because again, the server was promised as like a launch server for Minecraft Bedrock. This wasn't a like Bedrock broken promise, this was, I assume, something on the server, because yeah, whenever you try to make a Bedrock server, I've spoken to people, you know, who have Java servers that considered switching over, you know, even like Hypixel and stuff, you know, like, but they want to switch over from, you know, Java to Bedrock. They've tried to do so sometimes, and other side of the map, someone said. They said over, but I guess this guy actually didn't die earlier. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, so I'm gonna fire an arrow at this guy just in case he didn't die. Okay, he's definitely not alive anymore. So I guess it's this guy right here. We're gonna have to do a 1v1, the good old-fashioned way, or the bad old-fashioned way. Eat a couple of golden apples so we get that regen effect going on. And now let's get over to him, shall we? So he doesn't see me, so I'll just sneak up on him. This is the worst way to sneak up on someone, but if we just do it really stealthily. It looks like he's a Poctician player because he spent a lot of time placing 2 blocks. So we'll just kind of sneak up from behind and say, oh, GG. Oh no, I made a noise. I think I gave myself away. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, he doesn't have armor. It's fine. I win. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in place. Like it shows me my kills, my bow accuracy, the game. You know, like it's got some stuff going on here, but it's mostly the promise of something soon. And if that's something you're down with, then this server's got it going on. It's also an interesting enough lobby in terms of like, it's different to the other ones. And also, it's probably going to improve the fastest of any server. I mean, that's not saying much given that, you know, improving fast is kind of like based on where you are right now. But again, there are things you might like from this server in future. Who knows? Look, there's 2 lobbies working right now, so I can be in a lobby with 1 player with 2 other players if I want to. Look at this. This is pure isolation on a public Bedrock server, which is something you don't get everywhere. So yeah, overall review, I wouldn't recommend it right now, but probably soon, and probably if you like to play, you know, close, intimate servers, or you just like the idea of seeing how a server develops and maybe being a part of its community and helping, you know, give them feedback that way. I don't know, you can be the boss of yourself, and I can just tell you that I hope you will enjoy this video, checking out this new thing. I like to check out all the new content and give you the kind of overview of what's going on, so I hope you like this one, and indeed all the rest of the news videos on the channel. Like if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Lets know you do like people who apparently recognize me, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Or hi.